Donnie, go ahead.
Hey, Jayson, how were you guys prepared to see so much of McCaffrey today, and what do you think he brought for them?
To be honest, I thought Martinez was going to be there out there a lot, but we were prepared for 7 as well. We knew that what type of threat he was going to be. He was going to try to run the ball a lot, a lot of trick plays and stuff like that. So we knew what to expect from him, but I was surprised by the fact that we didn't see Martinez.
Justin Morgan.
Jayson, what's been the biggest difference for you guys, the defense so far between the first and the second half?
Just intensity, I guess, more locked in. We had to do a better job of, just trying to be a second half, not just trying to be a second half team, but, bring it all together, 4 quarters. We keep saying it, but we got to do it. I think it just starts from practice, just being more locked in, being more focused on what we have to do. But I would probably say the intensity.
New bias?
All right, we got it finally. All right, man. Sorry about that. Were you guys caught off guard at all by Martinez not starting and McCaffrey starting and playing pretty much the whole game?
Yeah, like I said, I wasn't anticipating that happening. I thought we were gonna see like an even dosage of both. But I was surprised he didn't play at all. But that's how certain games are gonna go. We gotta be prepared. We came out slow in the beginning. Once we got our feet and settled ourselves, I think we did a pretty good job in the second half.
Mark Brennan.
Jayson, can you put your finger on why you think there's not maybe that intensity that you need in the first half? Because it's been a pattern, it seems, so far. So how do you go about finding that?
It's just being focused. We're just learning how to win. We're learning how to be effective, and it's it's growing pains. A lot of new starters and stuff. That's not an excuse, but we're learning. Starting slow has been our MO. So we gotta take it back to the beginning from, like I said, practice, being more detailed on the specifics, intensity. That's all I can say. I can't give you an exact reason why we keep starting slow, but when we pick it up, we pick it up.
David Eckert.
Hi, Jayson. Thanks for your time. Is intensity something that you can manufacture, or does that have to be natural? Does that have to just come?
Say it again.
Sorry. Is intensity something that you can manufacture, or does it have to be natural and just kind of come?
Is it something you have to be manufactured, and what else? I can't hear you.
Does intensity have to be something can that be manufactured, or does it have to just be natural?
It's just something that you gotta get in within. You gotta tell yourself that, in the beginning you gotta start out strong. You can't give Big Ten teams, 10 points, 20-something points in the first half. It's not gonna be good for you. I feel like it's just telling yourself that you gotta start fast, getting that first hit. Like I can't give you a clear answer. I know what I tell myself is try to get the first pop, try to get the first hit, and then build off that. It's just going to keep going. I feel like we all got to do that collectively. And once we do that, we'll be fine.
Nate Bauer.
Jayson, what can you describe the level of trust that you guys feel within the defense? Like not how you guys like each other off the field, but like playing within the framework of the defense. How important is that element of trust, and can you evaluate where you feel like that is right now?
Trust. That's a big part of defense, especially our defense. Because everything is like, this happens, that's gonna happen. Go here, he's gonna fit over here. So I feel like trust is a big part of our defense. And I feel like Maryland was a good game. We built off of just trying to trust it. We didn't get the outcome we wanted, so we keep trying to get better at it. But in terms of the defense framework, it showed that, you know, they've won Big Ten championships with it. They won a lot of big games with the defense being stout, you know. So we can't just try to like quit on the defense out of nowhere just because we're losing. It's on the players, and we gotta be more focused, buy in, and trust the system because it showed its work.
John?
Hey, Jayson, building off that a little bit, knowing the guys on the defense like you do, what tells you that they're going to keep working, that you're going to get through this, and that they're going to continue to be resilient and find a way to be successful? What tells you basically that the guys are going to continue to keep putting the work in?
You know, it's just the locker room. After the game, we were just, it was like a different energy. It was like, all right, we're almost there. We just got little things we got to clean up. And we're trying to, like last week, we had a good approach to practices. We were more focused. We were more detailed. We had a little slippage, but, you know, we're just going to keep building on that. I have trust in my players and my teammates because the energy was different. It was like, all right, we know how we practice. You know, it showed some benefits. So we just got to keep on doing that, keep on being cleaner. So, you know, I have faith that we can build on that.
Donnie?
Jayson, the turnovers on offense clearly it's not something you guys want to have. But as a defense, when you have that quick change, those quick change possessions, how do you guys kind of have to work to get better to, you know, to maybe put the 0 up or hold to a field goal in those situations?
You cut out the last part of your question.
I'm sorry. Yeah. How do you guys kind of get better on those quick change possessions to kind of hold them to a field goal or a 0 where they're scoring a touchdown on that short field?
Look, you gotta tell yourself that we're gonna allow our offense to, you know, play it out, 4th down. So because they put their trust in us, so you got to come in with that mentality. Like they can't move the ball on us. And I think we did a good job of doing that most of the time. I think we gave it 3 points, you know, in the second half. So we did a good job in certain times where there was sudden change. So just building on that mentality of, you know, just pulling your bootstraps up, going to work.
Mark Wogenrich?
Jason, what did you mean by a different locker room this time as opposed to last week?
It's just more focused. It's like we know what we have to do. It was like, all right, reassurance. All right, you know, this is a stepping stone. We learned from this. That's what y'all gotta understand. We're learning from each game. We're learning what we gotta do better on each game. So it was like that kind of sense in the locker room where, all right, we know we gotta approach certain things in practice, certain you know, certain adjustments better. And it was just like people knew what we had to do, as opposed to the other weeks where, you know, it was just like, all right, we're upset that we lost. It was like a more, you know, focused on the next game, Iowa.
We have time for 2 more questions. We're going to go Michael and then Rich Scarcella, please.
Thanks. Hey, when a message like that is delivered, who usually delivers it? Who has the most impact in the locker room? And Spence was always a fiery guy, especially before games. And be honest, has anyone stepped into that void?
Locker room, I mean, we all do a good job of, you know, trying to roll it up. But like I said, a lot of someone that probably does, or 2 people that probably do a good job of just, you know, speaking and, you know, trying to roll up the group. Shaka Tony, obviously, a big leader. And then Lamont Wade, you know, telling us to keep our heads up. And, you know, there's things we got to do. They keep it real. And that's what we need right now. A lot of things weren't going our way. A lot of things weren't going our way because we didn't do things right. So they made sure to let us know that. It's tough love sometimes. Like, you have to have leaders like that to, like, tell us what we're doing wrong as well as what we're doing right. And then in terms of replacing Spence with the intensity, you know, no one can replace that. You know, he brings a different type of juice. So it's like a collective, you know. We gotta all get the juice ourselves up.
Last question, Rich, go ahead.
Jayson, I apologize if you were asked this earlier. What did Will Levis do for the whole team after he came in, and particularly you guys on defense?
He just brought a great dynamic to it. I love Will. I love what he brings to the game. He's a tough runner. He's smart, and he believes in himself. He gave us a spark that we needed because we knew that he was gonna give it all out on the offensive side, so we had to give it all out on the defensive side. So I was really happy with what Will did. That's the type of guy Will is. He comes in and just provides a spark, and I just hope that he builds on it.
Thank you.
That'll wrap it up for Jayson. Thank you, Jayson, and thank you everybody else for the questions.
Thank you, guys.